This is the life that your beautiful sons and daughters are leading after campus, after college, okay, after the schooling process. The current generation, Generation Z, Gen Z, this is the type of life that they are leading. This is the type of alcohol that they are consuming in our wines and spirit and, the clubs that are available in their large numbers. This is the type of life that they are leading. Your beautiful sons and daughters, after taking them to the university, after taking them to colleges, and you expect them to be responsible for their life, you expect them to be decent people. This is the type of alcohol that they are consuming. While others are consuming good alcohol, good type of liquor, the age set of 35 to 40 years are consuming a wonderful type of alcohol. Where are the good opportunities? Where are the wonderful jobs that you expected your sons to lead after campus, after colleges? Where are those type of jobs? Where did the rain start beating us as a nation? Where did these things start beating us? Where did we go wrong as a country, as a government, as a society? Where are the good days? I try to reflect about our parents. I try to reflect about their good times. When they would, because there were jobs, they would go do good jobs, be employed, and in the evening, they will come back, be in the bars, in the clubs, and have a wonderful type of alcohol. Nyama choma inachomwa pale, chakula inaandaliwa pale, wanakula, wanashiba. Then they will have, if it's beer, it's a cool beer. If it's Pilsner, if it's Tusker, if it's Guinness, they were able to afford. The good days when consuming alcohol was meant to relax the mind, was meant for people to cool and chill and have a good time, strike deals, strike contracts. Today, your beautiful sons and daughters are consuming this type of alcohol. This is the type of alcohol that they are consuming, not for the purposes of relaxing, not for the purposes of having a good talk, not for the purposes of having a good day, but for a purpose of relieving stress, for a purpose of drinking and consuming so that they can go home and sleep, waiting for the next day, praying and hoping that it will be better. Where are the jobs? Where are the good opportunities? Where are these jobs? There's a story in the papers documented that young men are dying between the ages of 29 to 35 years old because of stress. And I've done a very good research. I've tried to look around. I've tried to wander around. These are the ages, 29 to 35. These are the ages when young men are into marriages. Your beautiful sons and daughters after the college and the universities, or whatever level they reached, they come out of school, the colleges, then they get themselves into marriage. So your son will go get a beautiful lady, you arrange a marriage, now they're in a marriage setup. 2 years down the line, there are no jobs, there are no good opportunities, as you thought or as they hoped. And so there's a struggle, there's a pull and push in the family setup, in the marriage. And so the beautiful lady sees your son is not responsible. And so there's a struggle. There's no commitment, there's no responsibility. So because these young men are not able to reach the standard of these beautiful ladies, they have them in the marriage. The best remedy is to go into the clubs, the wines and spirits, the low-level clubs, consume this type of alcohol so that they can go back to their house, tired, drunk, and just sleep. And in that process, because the ladies, their wives for that matter, are not able to see the fruits of this family, they are not able to see why they are into these marriages. They end up cheating. There's a lot of infidelity in the current generation, Gen Z, and partly the millennials, who are not able to have themselves good jobs, good contracts, good opportunities where they can get salaries. And so marriages, there are no marriages nowadays. In most cases, there are no marriages. We are raising a single parent, our kids are being raised in single motherhood or single fatherhood setup. So there's no father figure, of mother figure. But in most cases, the current society has no father figure. There's no father figure in the current society. It is single motherhood. Because a lady sees it's better to raise the kid minus the father figure. Because there's no reason of having the father figure who is not responsible, who is drunk, they're drinking the bootleg alcohol, they're consuming rather. So they feel it better raising the kids on their own, forgetting that the father figure is very important in any family setup. But there's no need of having the father figure who is not responsible, who has no money, who is not committed to raise a good family. Where are the good days? Where are the good opportunities? Where are the jobs to make your sons and daughters blossom, have a life? If it is going to consume alcohol, it is for the purposes of relaxing. It is for the purposes of having a good time, striking deals, talking some good talk. What can we do? Can we do this business? What can we do about this? Consuming alcohol is meant to relax. And then they go home, relax, preparing for the other day, for the incoming day. The people who are having good alcohol, consuming a good liquor, are the guys in the age set of 35 to 40 going forward. Those are the people who are having that good alcohol. If it is whiskey, if it is wine, if it is a cool beer. The others from 30 going downwards is keg, the spirit, the cheap liquor. A lot of young men are dying between the ages of 32 to 35 years because of family issues, because of stress. There are no jobs. Where are the jobs? Where are the good days that alcohol was alcohol? People used to consume a good type of alcohol to relax and eat well. Where are the good days? This is the type of life that your sons are leading. Generation Z, Gen Z. And those who are fortunate to have a better type of life are the chosen few. Either their parents have good connection, either they have an upper hand somewhere, or maybe luck. But luck is just for a small set of people. Where are the good days?